Okay, so how you all going? And this is a video about the 200D Mark II in Australia. That's what it's called, Canon. It's also known in America as the SL3. And I would just like to talk about the setup that I have. I'm really impressed with this camera, and this was specifically to talk about my setup and what I did to get to the quality of the footage that you're seeing right now. I am using the Canon to film. This is what it looks like, and I'll show some images there, and I will also show you what the side screen looks like in the little lens on the side of the camera, and I'm filming that using the DJI Osmo Pocket. I was going to use the DJI Osmo Pocket for content creation, however you can't stream to your computer from it, so you have to record it, then import it, and all those sorts of things. So you're constantly reviewing on this very tiny screen. Now, I don't want to bag the DJI Osmo Pocket out because a lot of people love it. Now, there is one guy out there whose name escapes me, but he's got a website called Cosmo Streamer. I figure you should go and check that out and see it. There's for about 150, 200 bucks. You can order in a Raspberry Pi with the firmware on it, a license code, and it'll plug into the bottom of the DJI Osmo Pocket, and you can stream and you can control and you get telemetry and the lot out of it. He's done a lot of good work, so I suggest you go and look at Cosmo Streamer, and I will try to link his website or some videos to that in this content. I am also, for a long time, I was also struggling with trying to find out how to get the clean HDMI out. That's the reason why I went for the Canon 200D Mark II, and I called up Canon and I talked to them directly, to their customer support team, to confirm prior to buying it that this does have a HDMI clean out, and I struggled to find out how to do it. So there's a little video, and I'll just click that and I'll show you that. This guy here, Noise Brew, I hope I said it right. He has, or they have created a video of what buttons to push on the SL3 in order to get the clean HDMI out. So just as an overhead, I'm using that camera. I'm then hooked into the camera via the Camlink 4K. It's awesome. I love it. It's really simple. It just plugs into the back of the computer. The software is a download link, and it comes in there, and this is what you see on the right hand side, the current version, the software on Catalina. I'm using OS X. I don't know if you noticed that. And that is showing you my direct stream. I am also using the EOS Utility 3 to remote control the DSLR camera into the computer. Now, I had a great struggle trying to get Wi-Fi content and using the Wi-Fi to transfer and control the camera. I was struggling to do it. The Bluetooth worked okay, but the Wi-Fi didn't. I always had to log into the computer, which meant I lost my log into the camera, which meant I lost my computer internet. So if I was looking at something on the internet and I wanted to control the camera, I couldn't do it. I don't know what I've done wrong there. I'm going to do some more research. I am sure that you can use your camera on a network. I believe it has to be a 2.4 gigahertz network. Now, just to further on, I spent a lot of money on the Osmo Pocket and I was a little bit disappointed. I got all the paraphernalia with it, all the accessories, and I couldn't stream, so I was a little bit disappointed with that. However, what I do have now is the Canon set up there, and I love it, the SL3 or the 200D Mark II. I've got the HyperX gaming mic here, which is awesome, and I did struggle a little. Make sure if you're using the Elgato Stream Capture HD, Game Capture HD program, that you put on the commentary button and not use game audio, and you'll get the mic sound. And as you can see that, it's on the Hypercast Quadcast there. So that's awesome. I love this mic. I didn't realize there was another generation which you could change the colors in the little pop filter, but it's a little bit silly at times, I guess, but I guess it's okay if you don't like red. Then you could use another color. I've got a couple of feature lights in the background there. All this time I've had the Joby mic in the foreground. I didn't realize. Oh, how did I not see it? Anyway, this is the camera setup here through the DJI Osmo. I've got a set of lights over there. There's 4 tubes in that. Each light on a mic stand, and each light costs about $17 a tube. And the good thing about these tubes is that they plug into, and I'm not sure you can see that there, they plug into each other, so you can just piggyback as many lights as you like to get the footage quality that you want. Just as cheap to buy off Amazon if you're not opposed to buying off Amazon. I am. So I got the Camlink locally from PLE Computers. I got the camera locally from JB Hi-Fi. I got the mic locally from JB Hi-Fi. I got the lights locally from Bunnings. I got the mic stands locally from JB Hi-Fi. I got these lights from Freedom Furniture or something like that. I'm sure they come from China, but they are local, so I'm sure these things come from China anyway. But I bought them locally, which means a salesperson is getting paid to serve me, and that means that it's money. Now, one additional money for them and money for our society and our people around us. So one thing that I wanted to mention is that I am going to have to go to Amazon and get a dummy battery AC connector for the Canon so that I don't run out of battery. I've tried this video about 5 times now, and I'm running out of battery. I'm at a half charge. It will deplete pretty quickly after that. So video, it runs out of battery quick. I think the most I got was about 45 minutes out of the battery. So, you've got to talk for 45 minutes. So I wanted to bring up also point in case is that on the side of the EOS, you can see that there's a USB cable coming out. And that, as soon as you plug that in and turn that on, up comes the EOS Utility 3, and you can remote control your camera from that system, and you can adjust the shutter speed and the aperture and the ISO. All these are in manual mode. Obviously, your dial on the top needs to be in manual mode, or you can just set it to auto if that's what you're inclined to do. And we'll just minimize this. And we have on this this side over here, we have the face detection and eye detection. As you can see on the camera there, just zooming in there, you can see the face detection. The camera's now in focus, but if I double click in the screen, I can get my face as the detection point now, and that'll track my eyes as well. Let's just click on an eye. Oh, it's got face, so it's locked onto me. To control what your camera's doing as you record it. Now, I've talked for far too long. I wanted to do it in about 5 minutes. I've hit about 9-ish, so I am going to call it quits, but I will try to leave a link. Call out to those people again, those companies, JB Hi-Fi, PLE Computers in West Australia. They're great, and everyone was super nice there. Really appreciate their help. And also a call out to Noisebro for making that amazing 15-second video to tell you how to turn on clean HDMI. And if you like this video or you think it is of value, please let me know. Hit the thumbs, like, stuff like that. You know what I mean. All right, see you later.